Hey everyone, we're Nicole and Miko. In our last video, we were exploring the top sites of Tokyo to get a good feel for this city.
However, a tour of Tokyo is not complete without exploring the city's night scene. So in today's video, we'll be exploring Tokyo by night, and there's no better place to do that than at Shinjuku, Tokyo's premier entertainment district.
So we've just arrived to Shinjuku Station, which Miko tells me is the busiest train station in all of Tokyo, which is saying something.
There's a lot of things you'll see here at Shinjuku Station, lots of people going everywhere, but you'll also see, maybe they only come out at night, a strange looking samurai guy at the corner over there.
I think he's strange looking. I think he's dressed in some traditional clothing. He's even got the shoes. He's got like wooden shoes on.
I'm not sure why he's there.
I don't know. He doesn't seem to be like busking or anything. He's just there. Yeah.
Before we dive into the craziness of Shinjuku, we figure we start off a little bit light. Nicole and I have found the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, which is this giant blue and yellow building behind me. And apparently there's a really great view of the city skyline that's free to get in. And I heard that it's an amazing view at night. So we're gonna go up there and see what the hype is all about. Last time we were at like the top of a tower looking down at a city like this.
Probably never have been, to be honest.
I don't think so, but I think it's the first for me. It's actually such an incredible view. I can't believe like the city.
The number of lights that are here, like it almost seems like all buildings a certain height have to have these red lights on top of them. So the number of lights is just like enormous.
And they're like all blinking.
Yeah, they blink.
But what's incredible to me is just like how far the city and the buildings go.
You actually can't see where it ends.
It actually, if you like kind of like squint your eyes a little bit, it almost feels like you're looking into like a galaxy.
It's weird.
Like into like the universe, and all the lights from the buildings are like stars in Tokyo. It's really, really cool, I think.
That was very poetic.
Well, that's what I'm seeing in the camera. I think this is actually such a cool stop, and it's free.
And I really do think it's a good thing to do at night. Like, of course, we went to the Tokyo Tower during the day, so going here during the night is especially like special because we really wanted to have the nightscapes of Tokyo in the evening at some point. This is a great way to do that.
Left the government building and we're heading to the other side of Shinjuku Station, which means we have to pass through Shinjuku Station. So we're at the metro underpass and it is crazy busy.
I mean, it is Friday night. People are out, they're ready.
Also, it's super cool here. Check out this massive, look at this massive like wall TV. It goes from all the way over there to over there. Man, welcome to Japan, everybody. Alright everyone, we are getting closer to the heart of the Shinjuku district.
Yeah.
I think we know we're here, or we're getting closer just because of all the neon lights.
I was gonna say, it feels a little bit like New York. Everything's just very bright.
Everything's so bright even though it's like nighttime. So we are gonna head over to Kabukicho, which is like the red light district of Shinjuku. And I'm thinking that there's gonna be more lights there. You know what I find funny that now that we're in Shinjuku, I don't really need the map, like Google Maps to navigate anymore. I just have to follow like where the brightest lights are and where all the people are coming from. Look over there. Look at that.
It just looks so Tokyo.
I know, it's crazy. Look at those lights. So Shinjuku is a district for business, for entertainment, for a lot of commercial things like shopping. So we've seen, I feel like the business part now with the government building. We've seen some of the shopping malls just past us right now. A lot of high-end stuff. And now I think we're starting to get closer to the entertainment part.
I see restaurants. So energetic, so exciting. I mean, maybe it's because it's Friday. This is fun.
We are now officially in the heart of Shinjuku. We're in Kabukicho, which is like basically the red light district of Tokyo.
Oh my god, guess what I just spotted? Look.
Yes, that's right.
Did you know I was here?
Yep.
Ow.
You didn't see that?
No, I had no idea.
The reason why the street is actually called Godzilla Street or Godzilla Lane, and that is because there's a giant Godzilla up over that building, right beside the Super Mario poster. You didn't know? Yeah,
no, is it
awesome.
Incredibly obvious that Miku did all the research for today? I'm just hanging out. I'm like, wow.
This is an incredible street to visit at night because there are so many lights and there's so many people. It's just like a cool. It's a photographer's paradise.
It is such a vibe. Like it really is
totally.
just like such a mood here. I love it.
Hold up. We want to take a minute to thank the sponsor of today's video, Magic. Even though we have been traveling full-time for a couple of years, it still takes us a lot of time to plan out our trips, especially ones as big as Japan. Instead of wasting our time scrolling through Google search results to plan a trip, we have been turning to Magic, a personal AI travel assistant that is completely free. With only a few keystrokes, you can use Magic's AI to find the best places to stay and create a custom travel itinerary for any trip. Our favorite feature is Magic's hotel search function. Just type in what kind of accommodation you're looking for and it will give you a list of options that meet those criteria. Click on any of these options and Magic will summarize reviews of the hotel as well as sum up the most useful information about that particular accommodation. It's like having a personal travel expert in your pocket. And a quick reminder, Magic is absolutely free, no hidden fees and no paid plans. Just pure travel magic at your fingertips. So if you want to try Magic, click on the link down in the description below and enjoy a hassle-free trip planning experience.
So this is truly the entertainment district here in Tokyo because there are tons of bars, tons of restaurants, lots of karaoke places, lots of let's just say anything here.
And of course more dog cafes.
So I feel like an idiot trying to take this time lapse with it. It's like just standing here being like a super chill pole. People just walk around me, like just stare at me.
This better be a good one.
This better be a, it's great. See how still I am? People think I'm a pole. This better be a really good time lapse, you guys. I'm gonna feel really bad if this time lapse sucks.
You guys better all enjoy it though. Serious dedication. Look at this guy. He's just... Nice spot, baby. So I know that this is also a cool place to come during the day, but I think if you have to pick between day or night, definitely come at night. Like, it looks so beautiful. And not that I've been here during the day, but like, I would not have wanted to miss this. This is so neat. So beautiful. I really love the energy. There's just so much to look at. We've literally been here for like an hour and a half, just walking down like the main street and just taking it in and taking pictures.
I think like the best thing to do is just people watch.
And that.
And sign watch.
It's so beautiful. I'm really liking it here.
But we are getting super hungry. It is time to look for some food and grab a bite to eat.
At one of these many restaurants. Saw vloggers in the wild, as if we aren't also those people. But that guy was lying on the ground with a cardboard behind his head.
Considering I just stood like perfectly still for 5 minutes so that I could take a time lapse, I think it's safe to say that people will go to extra lengths to get the right shot.
We should give vloggers a little grace.
Yeah.
understand what anything is. It's very hard to choose where you want to eat when you can't read anything.
At least there are photos.
Yeah, thankfully, Japanese are incredible. Making sure there's at least pictures, if not like actual displays of like what your bowl would look like, which is incredibly helpful. But still, when you're just like kind of looking around, I feel a little bit like I have no idea where to go. There definitely are signs of the red light district here. There's definitely some risque signage going on, and then like some places I feel like you like go down this little corridor and down some stairs, then you like from the street you can't really see where they're going. But there's pictures of women on the outside that tell me where they're going.
So we haven't found a place to eat. I don't think it's anything special, but there's lots of places here to eat. This place is pretty cool. They have a ton of different foods, and what's also really cool is you can like order off with your phone. So you just add orders to it as you go, and they just keep bringing you. I don't know how they find your table, but they just keep bringing it to your table. I got myself a beef steak ramen, and I don't think it's like the best ramen in the world, but I'm pretty hungry and it looks pretty good. I got pieces of steak, some green vegetables, onion, a little bit of anchovies, I think. All right, not bad, 1,200 yen. I think you could probably get better ramen elsewhere, but you know what? I am totally fine with this. This place also had space because a ton of places were full, so we just had to jump in this one. Let's see how it goes. Super good. Not bad for a $12 ramen.
Okay, all I got was like a mini beef bowl because honestly I'm not that hungry. Okay, I won't lie. I think there might be a total of 2 pieces of beef in here. The mini bowl was very mini. It's good. Kind of tomatoey, but the beef's really nice. It was really soft, super tender. The rice is cooked to perfection. Lots of flavor. Perfect for a very late dinner. So you cannot come to Shinjuku at night and not go to a bar. So now we're on the hunt for a good bar to have a drink at. Hopefully we find one that has space for us.
Okay, so I think one of the best places to get a drink here in Shinjuku is in the Golden Gai area, which is an area known for its like winding alleys, filled with snug, scruffy, and cool looking bars and taverns.
I feel like some of these places legitimately only fit like 6 people. And unfortunately, they're all full.
It's actually so cool to see such tiny little bars, and I feel like you could really find yourself like a favorite one or a couple favorite ones and just cycle between those.
I wish there was space in that one. Oh man, Miko would rock with that. Is Pinoy blood.
I feel like this is what would happen if you turned like an apartment or like a college dorm into a bar, each single one.
Man, if you are a solo traveler, I feel like this would be the coolest way to meet people because they're so intimate and small. You have no choice but to talk to people around you. So I would highly recommend, if you are a solo traveler, come here, hang out, come for a drink. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have to talk you through this next part because once we got inside a bar, we got too swept up in the experience to talk to the camera. It turned out we were right about the cozy feelings inside the bars. The one we chose was run by a lovely couple who seemed like they'd been running this business since they first got married many years ago. We ordered drinks, and before we knew it, we were quickly carried away by the conversation and laughs of the travelers who were already there. This bar is so busy that we had to buy a drink every 30 minutes in order to stay. And let's just say it's a good thing we had to leave to catch the last metro home at midnight. Otherwise, we would have stayed all night swapping stories and spending all our money at this not-so-hidden gem in Golden Gai.
Cute place.
It is so cool.
Well, I think that was the most incredible experience. I honestly almost would trade the entire night to stay at the Golden Gai, like, little pub that we were at for, like, the entire time.
It's so fun. It's just so intimate. So you get to talk to everybody around you because you can't not. You hear everyone's conversation. Like, you just immediately get friends.
Yeah.
It was so fun. That was absolutely the best thing to do tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us today as we walked around Tokyo by night. We had such a good time and we hope you enjoyed the video as well.
In the next video, we're gonna be taking our very first bullet train ride over to Osaka, so make sure you subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. We will catch you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.